We are officially on to week 2 of the NFL season, and I want to end it all. Last week, I went 7 for 9 on my predictions. The 9 I got wrong being I picked the Chiefs over the Chargers, I picked the Browns over the Bengals, the Dolphins over the Colts, the Panthers over the Jaguars, the Patriots over the Raiders, the Lions over the Packers, the Texans over the Rams, the Ravens over the Bills, and the Bears over the Vikings. Not a great showing by me, but hopefully this week we can do a little better. And starting that off, hopefully, we have the first game of week 2, Commanders at Packers, Thursday night football, and I think I'm going to go with the Packers here. I'm going to be honest, I think, so the Packers obviously dominated the Lions, my team, but I think that was more just because we suck, more so than them being good. But I still think they'll beat the Commanders, but if they don't, I'll be very happy. But yeah, I'm going to pick them here. Their defense looked on it, and Washington only scored 14 points last week. So I'm going to go with the Packers first game of the week. And now we have the second game of the week, Giants at Cowboys. This one, no-brainer for me. I'm going to go the Cowboys. I would have gone this even if they didn't look good against the Eagles, but they actually looked pretty decent. Their defense is terrible, or was terrible, but that offense was cooking, and Russell Wilson's, he's got nothing. Okay, I got no faith in him being able to beat the Cowboys. Next game, Seahawks at Steelers. The Steelers defense looked buns, okay? Sure, it'll be better as the year goes on, but you'd think that they would have looked better considering it's week 1 and offenses have no idea what's happening, but they didn't look great. And the Seahawks, I don't think looked great either. To be honest, I didn't really watch their game. I'm pretty sure they scored 1 touchdown, so that's not good. But despite all of that, I'm going to go with the Seahawks to win here. I don't know why. I think I just kind of hate Aaron Rodgers, to be honest with you. But this just feels like a Steelers game to lose, you know? We're like, I don't know. The Steelers always lose games that, like, make zero sense. And they almost lost to the Jets yesterday. So that, you know, that would... I don't know. I don't have faith in them. I don't know why. Next up, we have Rams at Titans. I'm going the Rams here. The Titans honestly put in more of a fight against the Broncos than I thought they would. But once again, I think similar to the Packers-Lions game, I think the Broncos just kind of stank. Didn't they turn the ball over like 4 times? You can't really do that. So, yeah, I think the Rams are just like a way more complete team. The Titans' defense looked better than I thought. If they can get going, that'd be good. But I'd say I'm going to give it to like week 5 before I think differently about the Titans here. So I'm going the Rams to beat them. Next up, Bills at Jets. This is pretty straightforward. The Jets looked a lot better than I thought they would week 1, but it is also week 1, so random teams always look pretty good and random teams always look pretty bad. And I just think overall the Bills are a better team. The Jets defense looked like Swiss cheese out there, and I think the Bills have just a better team that they can stop the Jets, which sounds weird for me to say, but yeah, I don't think they're going to put up 30 points this game. We'll see. I really want the Jets to win. Like, all these underdog teams, I really want them to beat, like, the big dogs here, but I don't think the Jets can take down the Bills. Next up, another pretty sad game. We have Patriots at Dolphins. If we base it off of last week, I thought this anyway, but I think the Dolphins are the worst team in the league. The Patriots lost a close one, I think, to the Raiders. Once again, I didn't watch all these games. I just watched some of them. Did not watch the Patriots game, but, they surely will be better than the Dolphins, okay? The Dolphins got absolutely manhandled by Danny Dimes, so yeah, it's not looking great for them. So I'm picking the Patriots. Next game, Jaguars at Bengals. I was really certain the Bengals were going to lose because they always stink in week 1, but I failed to consider the fact that the Browns also just stink in general. And so the Bengals ended up beating them by 1. I'm going to actually pick the Jaguars here. For some reason, I'm just a hater. You know, I'm just a hater of those Bengals, but the Jaguars shut down Bryce Young. I don't really know if that means anything, but I just think it's the beginning of the year. They'll probably win. in like a terribly ugly fashion, you know? It's going to be like 9-7. It's just something sad. Next up, 49ers Saints. Not going to talk about it. 49ers are going to win. They're going to win like 400 games because they have the most pathetically easy schedule of all time. The Saints stink. They got Rattler starting. I'd be surprised if they score like more than 15 points. Watch them win the game now that I'm just immediately writing them off, though. Next game, we're still in the 1 p.m. games here. We got Browns at Ravens. I'm going to go the Ravens here. Their defense got kind of cut up by Josh Allen, and they really did. They fully choked that game against them. But the Browns are the Browns, and I don't think they have the capability to beat the Ravens on the road here. Would I love them to? I would love them. I would love for them to beat the Ravens on the road. But I don't think that's going to happen. I'm picking the Ravens. And next up, we have my team. We have Bears at Lions. Now, I said the first week I'm going to pick the Lions to win every week. So I'm doing that again. I'm picking them to win. Honestly, I don't know. Okay, that game against the Packers was the worst game I've seen us play in like the last 5 years. I'm not even kidding. We were actually awful. If we look like that I don't think we win a game if we play like that all year. So, it's more of like a prayer than anything that I'm picking them. I don't know. I don't know if I'm confident anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I just gotta hope that we win somehow. But after that, we have Broncos at Colts. This one's actually hard. It's hard to tell week 1 if like the Danny Dimes Colts are like actually gonna be good or if they just played the Dolphins. So I'm still gonna pick the Broncos. I think the defense, this is going to be another one of those games that's like 10-7, just like the most boring watch of all time. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Broncos. Their offense didn't look great, but I think they should be able to hang in there against the Colts. And if I'm wrong, honestly, I'm down for the Colts to be good this year. It's been a while for them. They deserve it. Next game, we have Panthers at Cardinals. The toilet bowl, if you will. The battle of mid, if you would like to call it that. And look, let me just say this about the Cardinals, okay? I think there are 2 quarterbacks in this league that are maybe the most overrated players of our time. One of them is Tua Tagovailoa. I mean, people are starting to kind of hate on him a little. I mean, I don't know. This isn't really that hot of a take, but Tua, I think, is overrated, and Kyler Murray might be like the most overrated quarterback of all time, okay? This dude has done nothing, and it's not even like Justin Herbert. Like, at least Justin Herbert, like, carries his team, has a winning record every year. Kyler, I don't even know I don't know. I think he's going to be gone after this season. And so I'm going to pick the Panthers to beat the Cardinals. Literally saw nothing out of the Panthers last week, but I just have no faith in the Cardinals. Maybe I should have more faith in them, but look, even if they're like 5-1, they're going to end up being 7-10 by the end of the year, okay? That's all I know. And with that, we move to probably the best game of the week, Eagles at Chiefs. I picked the Eagles here. This one is a very tough one. The Chiefs, obviously, I could see them winning this. The Eagles' defense looked buns, okay? So that is my only worry, but once again, it's week 1. Usually week 1, like, one side of the ball just gets absolutely torched by the other, And so I'm going to kind of hope that the Eagles' defense is a little better. I just think they, once again, have a better roster, and they played Mahomes pretty well last year. So I'm going to think that they'll do that again, or like, Saquon will have a game or something. Just something like that, I think, will happen. So I'm picking the Eagles, and now we have Falcons at Vikings. Last week, I doubted the Vikings. I said that I was picking the Bears because J.J. McCarthy is essentially a rookie quarterback, and I always bet against the rookie quarterbacks. Well, little did I know, he technically isn't a rookie quarterback, so I was stupid to do that. But I'm going to pick the Falcons to beat the Vikings. I don't know why. My only thought process is that I don't really think the Falcons are that bad, and I also think that the Vikings beat the Bears partially just because Caleb Williams is like the most inaccurate quarterback I've watched in a little bit. I mean, at least in that game, there was legitimately people wide open, like 5-yard throw wide open, and he just misses them. And so I think that kind of bailed the Vikings out a little bit, and I think they're going to be on a little bit of a high from that win and not see the Falcons coming. So I'm going to pick the Falcons to beat them. And now they're doing like, oh wait, is that Sunday night? I don't even know. Aren't they doing like a Monday night doubleheader this week? Let me check. Oh yeah, Falcons-Vikings is a Sunday night game. That's weird. Yeah, now we have a Monday night doubleheader, which, you know, that's a decision and a half. And the first one is Buccaneers at Texans. The Texans got smoked by not really smoked. It was like a sad game, but Nico Collins absolutely ruined my day in fantasy, so that's awesome. But I'm going to pick the Buccaneers to win. I don't know why. This is going to be a stinky game and a half. You know, once again, this could go either way because the Texans have a great defense, but I think their offensive line is going to get eaten up like a big old cake, okay? So, you know, there's going to be a lot of games this week that I feel like are, you know, there's going to be like 20 total points scored. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, I'm picking the Buccaneers for that one. And for the other Monday night game, we have Chargers at Raiders. I'm going to pick the Chargers. If old Justin Herbie plays like that again, they should easily win this. I feel like the Raiders defense is non-existent. You know, once again, did not watch the game against the Patriots, but like I literally can't name one person on their defense besides Max Crosby. So that's probably a bad sign. And the Chargers typically have a pretty good defense. And like I said, if Herbert plays like that again, they're in good hands. So I'm picking the Chargers to win. And there you go. Those are my week 2 picks. Please feel free to argue at me in the comments. I will not be responding, but maybe I will. And yeah, I will see you all next week for week 3. If I really hope the Lions win, or it's going to be a long, long year for me. It might already, yeah, I don't know. I've kind of lost faith. Anyway, that's enough of that. Have a good week.